To start off these questions,
Alright.
back and forth questions, I have one simple question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever been at home and your mom decided to cook some meatballs and throw into a hot dog bun?
No.
Never? Well, I'm pretty sure people at home have had this. They're called meatball sandwiches, but they use hot dog buns. And people state that as a sandwich.
Well, see, the whole thing's kind of illegitimate. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess you could call it a sandwich, though you're wrong because, as we have stated, sandwiches must have two slices of bread and still connected, so, I mean, if you're just calling that a sandwich, you're wrong.
So, what about Runza sandwiches? The literal name is Runza sandwiches, and they only use one piece of bread.
Well, see, they're kind of weird because the whole thing is more like a burrito or a Hot Pocket than a sandwich. So I don't know what they're doing with their naming.
What about Subway sandwiches? They're usually are cooked with one piece of bread.
Yeah, but what they do is they like get the loaf and they cut it in half, thus making two pieces of bread.
Only sometimes. Most of the time they actually serve it connected. And if you
Talking about.
cut it, does that mean, let's say I cut it and I take those two pieces of bread and put a hot dog bun, so a hot dog bun, and then cut it, put a hot dog in between, does that make it a sandwich all of a sudden?
In between two pieces of flatbread.
No, in between two pieces of hot dog bun.
So we're saying you have to like break the bun in half?
Yeah.
Well, I guess in that sense you get something like a bootleg sandwich, which
So
you can question the legitimacy of that.
I'm just going to bring up Merriam-Webster dictionary, which I did in mine. It actually says that there is no sensible way around it. If you want a meatball sandwich or a split roll to be a kind of sandwich, then you have to accept a hot dog as a kind of sandwich. And that's Merriam-Webster, and they've been in a dictionary since 1828. So what do you think about their comment?
What I think about that is, I already said that the whole like meatball sandwich thing is illegitimate. And also, more importantly, why are you going to the Webster dictionary to freaking look up this kind of stuff? Use the dictionary to look up definition of words, not like classifications of food.
They were like clearing up what they meant by their definition.
Definition's weird, wrong.
So a dictionary that's been around since 1828 is wrong.
Well, on some cases like this, I guess so.
So you're telling me that your opinion matters so much to you that you're going to declare a dictionary wrong?
Well, it's just incorrect in some of its information, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pop Culture Plugin, the show where we talk about what's new in pop culture. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Star Wars movie, Rogue One. And with us, we have Kaushik.
Hello.
Now, heads up for any of you guys who haven't seen this movie yet for whatever reason, we may be talking about spoiler stuff. So you have been warned. Starting off, did you like the movie?
I did like the movie. It was a nice little addition of just lore to the entire series because you always wondered how they did get the plans to destroy the Death Star in the original, not original, the first set of 3 movies, 4 through 6, and you were just like, okay, they have plans. What? Okay, it was just nice to have backstory and well done backstory as well.
Speaking of those movies, some people are calling this like the New Hope. Did you agree with that?
I don't agree with it being A New Hope. I definitely see it as well connected, but I mean, I guess if you're saying that it was a revival of... No, not really, not at all. Nah.
It's kind of a big sudden change.
No, no. For anyone who thinks it is, you're wrong.
Well, what are you talking about? I mean, so many new things happened. Stormtroopers actually killed main characters.
Yeah, that was something. I guess we can't make jokes about stormtroopers missing all the time, which is very sad indeed. That was actually some of the best jokes that you could make about this the entire the entire saga. But I mean, with all the new content that was added, again, it was nice. It was, yeah, words.
Well, the whole joke about the stormtroopers missing now maybe gone, got a lot of new jokes setting up with that new robot, K2SO. Did you like him?
I have a real stigmatism against all the droids, or actually any of the droids that isn't R2D2. Because every other droid is just super annoying. At least I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see why you'd say that about C-3PO, but why like BB-8?
I mean, he seems like this rolling ball of fun, but on the inside, I feel like he's just ready to annoy the hell out of you. He's just ready to just really annoy you. Also, the way he moves doesn't really make sense, or at least at a robot point, because you'd have to have a magnetic connection for his head, but then that would also have to be a data terminal connection and a power connection. That's not how things work.
It's science fiction. Anything is possible.
I don't care. So much of the Star Wars, the entire universe, can be explained with some level of science, except the little robot.
Didn't you just start explaining it with science a little bit?
Except it doesn't work.
They can make it work. They got lightsabers, Force, Jedi mind stuff. They can...
Midichlorians.
We don't speak of those. So, is there anything that like really stuck out to you?
I'm gonna go with death. I'm gonna go with all of the death. Too much death. I mean, it wasn't too much, but it was. It was a Game of Thrones equivalent. Just people kept dying. It was sad.